How's it going, guys? I am Money here, and today I want to tell you guys a story, and I'm gonna let you guys know the transactions that occurred prior to this story. So basically, I was on Twitter and I announced who I've been shooting for as a partner, and I'm gonna keep it secret with you guys only because I want it to be a secret to everyone, because it's gonna be secret if I even get it. So I want us to be able to experience the joy at the same time. And I know I hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. And I'm gonna do my Q&A, but I found it necessary to do this commentary first before I do the Q&A. So basically, what happened on Twitter is someone messaged me and they said, don't go with that partner. They basically gave me a whole bunch of reasons which were fucking baloney and their own opinion based upon why I shouldn't go along with this partner if I happen to get picked up by this partner. And basically their reasoning, it was nothing more than emotional and opinionated, and I didn't take it for heed, and I really don't give two shits what this person has to say. But eventually the conversation went sour and he just unfollowed me, so I couldn't message him back. But hey, some men, have vaginas and they can't carry on a conversation. So anywho, to carry on with the story, I have to take you guys all the way back to the 8th grade, and I was talking to my dad, and I had dreams of becoming a basketball player. And for me to become a basketball player, I had to try out for the basketball team. So I told my dad, hey, they got tryouts this Friday, I want to try out for the basketball team. And my dad is really cool, but he's got a weird way of teaching me life lessons, and he goes about it in the most fucked up and cruel ways. So once I told him I wanted to try out for the basketball team and become a basketball player, he said, you don't even play basketball, and you're short. Are you sure? And just like that, he had literally crushed my fucking dreams. So I show up Friday, and before I change, I go to the gymnasium because I want to check out what tryouts are all about. And they had all these good players. They've been playing for a long time. One of the players, he went to college. His name is Leonard White, and he was like the best player in school, and he was trying out. And I just said, you know what, maybe I should try out. And then instantly my father's words rung in my head. You don't even play basketball. You're short. Just like that, I quit. I didn't even decide to try out. I just walked home. So my dad said, why are you late from school? And I said, I was going to try out for the basketball team, but I decided not to. And he said, why? I said, well, you said I don't even play basketball and I'm short. And he said, if you have a dream and all I had to do was say a couple words to deter you from that dream, then obviously it wasn't worth going for anyway. Don't let anyone, including myself or your mom, stand in the way of what you really want. So from then on, I realized that whatever I want is what I want, and I'm not going to let anyone say anything about it. And he went on to explain that telling someone warning signs and what dangers can lie ahead if you continue on with that dream is very different than trying to sway you from that dream. So fast forward to my senior year in high school, I graduate, and my father tells me, you're going to go to college, you got to get all your stuff together because you barely fucking graduated high school, so you're not going to be flying through college just like you did in high school. So I said to him, I'm not going to college, I'm going to join the Army. And he said, you're going to college? And I said, no, I'm going to join the Army. And with no argument, he said, okay, fine. If you're going to join the Army, I'm going with you to see the recruiter, and we'll do it together. Fast forward about 2-3 weeks. My mom had no idea I was even going to join the Army. And that is because I already knew that she was going to have a negative tone and negative side of things to why I shouldn't join the Army. So I didn't even address it with her. I just went ahead with my father to the recruiter, and on his behalf, he also didn't say anything to her. So the only way she found out is when the recruiter showed up at my door and said, hey, we need to get these papers signed because you're 17 and you can't join the military without your parents' permission. So my mom, of course, is railroaded with this transaction that's about to take place, and she flips the fuck out. She says, you show up at my house with this paperwork saying my son's joining the Army, he's not going to the Army, I'm not signing shit, no one even talked to me about this, no one fucking even wanted my opinion on it. And basically I told my mom that my life is literally none of her fucking concern. That I'm going to do what I want to do with my life, and my decision is join the Army. I'm not going to college. I barely made it through fucking high school, so I feel that the Army is better off for me. Plus, I don't want to live under this roof anymore. I want to go about my business. So she called my father and told him that we got a recruiter at the house. Your son is joining the fucking Army. My father apparently let her know that I was joining the Army, which made her even more pissed because I brought it to his attention and not hers. And my dad basically came home that day and said, you know what, whatever your mom is feeling emotionally, she'll get over that shit. It's your life. You do what you want. The lesson I learned from that is that I'm not going to include anyone in my life that has a negative tone towards anything I want to do. So primarily, that is the reason I didn't address going to the military with her, because I already knew beforehand that she would try to deter me and railroad my dreams before they even begun. Essentially, I basically said, if you don't sign the papers, I'll just wait till I'm 18 and I'll be out of this house regardless. So you might as well sign the papers. I can go about my merry way and I can do what I want to do with my life. And for a long time, me and my mom did not talk. We already didn't get along, you know, when I was a teenager, all the way up to like 15 and a half till even now. And that is because I do my own thing. I'm very hard-headed. At the same time, I'm level-headed. I don't do anything without thinking it through. And if I have my mindset to something, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do, and I don't give two shits if you're related to me or not. You're not gonna stand in the way of what I want to accomplish. So I say all that to say this. People have millions of fucking words to say anything and everything about what you plan on doing, what you're going to be doing, and what you can't be doing. Don't let anyone in fucking life stand in your fucking way. Don't include people in your life that are already going to have a negative tone and aspect towards what you want to do with your life. It's your life. If you make a mistake, it's your mistake, not theirs. No one has a better idea of what you want in life or what you want to accomplish than yourself. And that is basically how the conversation ended with that guy. He basically said that I'm just trying to help you out because you're going to regret it once you do it. You're not a fucking psychic. How the fuck do you know what I'm going to regret? I might fucking get dropped or get picked up and have a bad experience, and I'll learn from that experience. I don't need your help or any assistance trying to conquer what I want to conquer. So with all that said, it goes back to this. Do what the fuck you want to do. If you have a dream, fulfill that fucking dream. Don't let anyone in life stand in your way, because everyone is going to have an opinion, and they're all going to start with don't, can't, won't, shouldn't. And you tell them, just like I'll tell anyone else, eat a big bowl of shit, but don't get too full, because I'm gonna make you eat those fucking words too. So there you have it. There's my life story. I hope you guys can take something from it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys next time. I am Money out.